beginning of October, so that means it is time for monthly favorites. Hi everyone, it is Samantha, and it is time for one of my favorite videos to film each month, and that is my monthly favorites. So I'm here to tell you guys the things that I loved in the month of September. So as always, I like to start out my monthly favorites with some of my favorite booktubers from the month. There are so many of you guys to choose from. I'm literally subscribed to almost 800 of you, so this is really hard to choose some. So I just choose 3, but I know I love all of you guys to bits, so know that. You guys are all awesome. You there watching this are awesome. So the first booktuber I want to shout out is Jen from Jen's Library. I really love Jen. Jen reads a whole variety of books. She reads anything from YA to fantasy, some classics, things like that. She just reads a whole wide variety, and I really enjoyed that about her channel. So I always know I can find something new and interesting on her channel. She has a wonderful personality and just really engaging, always responds to comments, and I just love that about her channel. The next booktuber I want to shout out is Lily from the Lily Pad. I love Lily's channel. She also reads a wide variety from fantasy to classics, and I just find what she has to say always really super insightful. We have a lot of similar reading tastes, particularly in the type of fantasy that we like. We both like fairies and the classics and things like that. So she reads a wide variety, and she's super articulate in the way that she describes the books, and I know I can always go to her channel for an honest review, which I really appreciate, and she's just a really sweet girl, and I love her channel to bits. And the last booktuber I want to shout out is Aoife from Fred Weasley Died Laughing. Sorry, we have been interrupted by Miss Brenna, who has decided to join me for filming, and she had a bath today, so doesn't she look all clean and pretty? You look so pretty. So as I was saying, I really like Aoife's channel. She also reads a lot of fantasy, and we have a lot of similar reading tastes. She's somebody else I can go to that I know will have an honest review of books and will always say what she thinks of them. And I also like to really go to her channel to find some new fantasy recommendations, some books I've never even heard of she's read. So if you also love fantasy, I know that you will like Aoife's channel as well. So as always, guys, everybody's channel will be linked down below, so be sure to check them all out and subscribe, because they are all fantastic booktubers, and I hope you guys will enjoy them as much as I do. So the next time I want to show you guys that I love in September was my favorite book from the month of September, and that is going to go to The Hobbit by J.R.R. Tolkien. This is a reread for me. It is one of my favorite books of all time, but it has been many years since I reread this. I used to reread it once every year, but I kind of fell off about 7 or so years ago, so it's been a few years. So I reread this one again because I want to reread this and the trilogy before the end of the year, and I absolutely loved it as much as I always have. It was so great to be back in Middle-earth and to be back with these characters and to be reading Tolkien's words again, because it is just fantastic. So definitely one of my favorite books from the month. And surprise, surprise, it wasn't a Robin Hood book. There are a couple of TV movie-related items that were my favorites this month. The first one was Pitch Perfect 2. We watched this last week or so, and I actually really enjoyed it. Sometimes sequels are hit and miss with me. Sometimes they'll be good, and sometimes it'll be like, okay, you need to stop. You should have stopped at the first one. But I really enjoyed this one. It was just as fun as the first one. I thought it was just as funny. Really, really love these characters, and I like all the acapella singing, and it just was a really, really, really fun movie, and I highly enjoyed it. I probably would rate it 7 out of 10 stars. So if you haven't watched it yet, but you like Pitch Perfect 1, then I can tell you right now, you're probably gonna like Pitch Perfect 2. As for my favorite TV show for the month of September, that's going to go to Doctor Who. Doctor Who premiered this month. So excited to be back having new episodes of Doctor Who, and I absolutely am loving the start to this season. At the time of filming, it's only been the first 2 episodes, but they have been quite epic. It was a 2-parter. Absolutely love where the show is going so far. I love Capaldi as a doctor. I love Missy as the master. Michelle Gomez as Missy as the master, because the master is now a mistress, hence Missy. Anyway, timey-wimey stuff happened. She just makes a great, great character, and I'm just loving it, and I cannot wait to see what's going to happen this year, and I'm really, really hoping they're going to find Gallifrey, but I guess we will find out soon. So as you guys know, I really, really enjoy coloring. I find coloring to be quite soothing and relaxing, and a great way to kind of like detox and de-stress from stressful days and anxiety and things like that. So, as you guys know, I have the Enchanted Forest and Johanna Basford coloring books. Well, this month I discovered they have something else, and that is Christmas adult coloring books. So I got my hand on the first one, and it is Winter Magic. There's actually a Christmas one, a specific Christmas one coming out soon, which I intended to get, and there's a couple other adult Christmas coloring books I want to get as well. But I really, really love this one. It has intricate pictures like this, and it fluctuates between black backgrounds and white backgrounds, and I've only colored one so far. I've only colored this one with my new glitter gel pens, which you'll be seeing. But I just love it. As you guys know, I'm a big, big, big fan of Christmas, so when I saw this, I had to get it, and I just really, really enjoyed it. Also this month, I got a couple of new coloring items. So I primarily use color pencils, which are the Prismacolor Verithins and the Royal watercolor pencils, both of which I really enjoyed. But I wanted to try a new type of pen, and I decided to try gel pens. So I got got two, and I love them both. The first one is Sargent Art 10 Glitter Gel Pens, and these are perfect. None of these gel pens that I got, they don't run and they don't bleed through the paper. You do have to let them dry a little bit because a few times my hand did smear them, but once they dry, they're fine. I really enjoyed these. These are all glitter. It is basically a green and orange, a brown coppery color, silver, black, yellow, blue, purple, pink, and red, and the colors are perfect. The glitter is just right, and I absolutely enjoy them. I can show you the tips. The tips look like this, so they're not too thick and they're not too thin. They just go on really nicely, and I haven't had any problems with them stopping to work or anything yet. They've all been working perfectly fine. Then the other gel pen package I got was, I have taken them all out because they're in a box because it was easier to deal with in this container, but the brand is Lolies, and it is a 48-piece gel pen set, and it comes with a mix. It comes with 6 standard, 6 neon, 6 swirl, 12 glitter, 10 metallic, and 8 milky, and I absolutely love them. They actually got better reviews than the Friskers gel pens, which are quite popular on Amazon. And so I tried them, and I agree. These things are good. I've had Fiskars in the past, and I always have a problem with them stopping to work. And these don't. I have not had any problems with them whatsoever. The glitter and the metallics are perfect. They don't bleed. They're not too thick. They're just perfect pens, and I absolutely have been enjoying using them. I have actually colored one page, which was a mix of the gel pens and the colored pencils, which I will show now. So this one I did a combo of the glitter pens, and primarily glitter pens, some of the metallics, and the color pencils. And then I also did this other page all in the gel pens, which I also like how it turned out. So you guys can kind of see how they look on the Johanna Basford coloring books. So I really enjoyed these a lot, and I'm glad that I got them. And also all of these things will be linked down below, the Amazon links, in case you want to check them out. So moving on to beauty related items, I have a few items to show you this time. The first one is going to be a new moisturizer that I'm trying. So I used to use an Aveeno moisturizer. The name is escaping me right now, but I'll try to put up a picture. But I have a problem with eczema. I used to have really bad problems on my face. Like I had this period of time where I had eczema all over my eyelids and underneath my eyes, and it hurt so bad. I ended up having to go to a dermatologist, which has since cleared up, but I could feel it starting to come back because it was sting when I put on moisturizer. So I decided to switch, thinking that was a problem, and it was. And I decided to try the Neutrogena oil-free moisturizer for sensitive skin, and I absolutely love this moisturizer. It goes on really smooth, and it doesn't feel super heavy on my skin, and it's actually been a little bit better than the Aveeno I was using, so my skin's kind of cleared up a little bit since I started using it, and it just goes on. It's lightweight, it makes your skin feel soft, it's not too heavy, and it is just perfect. The next beauty item are a couple of eyeshadows I've been loving. I've actually had these for a long time, but I've started to wear them more often because they are kind of fall-like colors, and they are 2 Bare Minerals eyeshadows in the pots. The first one is Desire, and it is this coppery color, which I want to be careful so I don't spill it out everywhere, but it looks like this, as you can see, and I'll put a little bit on my skin so you can kind of see how it looks. I have had this one for a while, and I'll wear it off and on, but I absolutely love how the color looks. The color looks like this, and it's just like a nice coppery shimmery color. Very fall-like. I absolutely love it for the fall time. I think it just goes on nice. And I'll just wear only this color on my whole lid, just completely all over, and that's it. And it blends really nice, and the way the light hits it kind of makes it look like a couple of different colors. And then the other one that I've really been loving is Heart, which is this one. It is another shimmery Bare Minerals eyeshadow, and it looks like this. It's kind of like a burgundy purpley coppery color. I also wear this the same way as I wear the other one. I don't know if you can see that. Hopefully you can. I just wear it all over my lid, and I just like both of these colors so much. Both of these are perfect for fall. I absolutely love them. They go on. You don't need a whole lot because they're highly pigmented, so you don't need a whole lot to go on, so a little goes a long way. And they're just perfect for the fall time of year. And now I'm going to have eyeshadow all over my lids because I'm shaking them. Oops. The last beauty related item I am very excited about. So I discovered Lush this year, actually pretty much last month, because we finally got one a few months ago, but when I went to try it out, it was so busy. It's a small little store in the mall, so packed, I could not get anywhere. So didn't try anything in the spring, but I finally tried it last month when I was at the mall. Tried the bath bombs, and they are the best things in the world. And so far I've only tried this one, which is the Twilight Bath Bomb. Oh my god, it smells so good. I'm gonna put it in there, it gets all over you. But I really enjoy Lush's products. I have never tried their bath bombs before. I tried this one. It was the best bath of my life, and my skin felt so soft. It was so relaxing. The smell was perfect. It was kind of glittery, which I really liked. It was seriously the best, most relaxing bath I've ever tried. So I can't wait to try the rest of their products, and I hear they have a lot of really cool Christmas ones. So if there's any particular Christmas bath bombs you guys like, let me know down in the comments because I'm curious. But this Twilight Bath Bomb was the best thing ever. So I'm so glad I discovered them because it's definitely a luxury item, but is definitely the most luxurious and relaxing bath I've ever had. So moving into the food related items, I had a few items I really enjoyed this month. The first one is the Werther's Original Soft Caramels. I don't know why the package says new, because they're not new. I have gotten these every year for the past couple of years, and then they went away, and then they came back again. I guess that's why they're saying they're new, but they're not really new. Anyway, I absolutely love these caramels. I don't like super chewy caramels. I don't like it, and now that I have dental work, I can't really do super chewy food anymore because rip out my crown or my filling. But I really, really love these ones. These guys are soft. They're so creamy. They're so soft. I don't have to chew a lot. Oh, they're just the best caramels I've ever had. They're super, super delicious. So if you don't like super chewy caramel like me, definitely try the Werther's soft caramels. They're so good and creamy and delicious and just taste like fall. The next item is actually a Christmas item, but I don't care because they're selling it, so I bought it. And it is the Celestial Seasonings Cranberry Vanilla Wonderland Tea. I don't typically like the Celestial Seasonings Christmas teas. I actually prefer the stash ones, but I decided to try this one because it was new this year, and it is so, so, so good. It tastes like Christmas in a cup, and it was super soothing. I believe the ingredients are rooibos, hibiscus, cinnamon, natural cranberry, and vanilla, roasted chicory, orange peel, chamomile, juniper berries, and cranberries. And it was delicious, guys. I highly recommend this Christmas tea if you haven't tried it already. Apparently they're already selling it because it's in the stores, but it is just so good. It was seriously a nice, delicious, soothing, Christmassy cup of tea. Which leads me to my next favorite item, and that is this mug that I got at Target, which is also perfect for the tea. And yes, I did have that tea in this mug. But I found this at Target. I just really liked it. It says warm and cozy, and the handle's kind of this coppery handle. But I just loved it. It reminded me of fall, and it is my favorite thing, which is warm and cozy, because fall is warm and cozy. So I had to get it. It was only like $4. I think it was like $3.95, and you should be able to find them in the store. I don't know if they're online. I can look. If I can find it, I'll leave a link down below. But I really, really like this mug, and it is perfect for just snuggling up with a book and a hot beverage. So I started to get a little bit more into video games this month. It's been a while, but I did, and I finally broke out Story of Seasons again. I got this in the spring when it first came out and played it to death. Though I'm still not even through my first year, but you know, whatever. And then I put it down again because I got distracted by reading and things, but I picked it back up. I love this game. It's technically a Harvest Moon game, technically not. Natsume and Xseed split ways. Natsume put out their own version of a Harvest Moon game, which sucks, and then Xseed decided to make their own version, and they called it Story of Seasons. It is great. It is one of the best ones they have done so far. It's for the 3DS, and I highly recommend it if you haven't checked it out already. And the last item I have to show you guys is clothing related. So I love pajamas, and I like super comfortable pajamas, but sometimes I have a hard time finding super comfortable ones that I really, really like, and I did this month, and I got them at Target. I'll leave the links down below because I know these are online, because I actually just got a different color of the shirt. But it is this sleep shirt. It looks like this, and it's super long, so it goes perfect with leggings, and it has this little detail on the sides, these little stripes that are kind of glittery, and it is so soft. These pajamas are super, super, super soft and cozy, and I absolutely adore them. So I have this, and I got it in the black, and I just ordered a light blue. They also have pink and gray. And then I also got these sleep leggings, which are also super soft and the most comfortable things ever. It's just your basic leggings. They look like this, and then the shirt goes down really long over it, but I absolutely love it. These only come in gray and black, so I ordered another gray pair, but they are so soft and cozy and warm, and they are seriously the perfect pajamas. So if you're looking for new pajamas and you like soft, comfy coziness like me, then I highly recommend checking these out from Target. Alright guys, that is it for my September favorites. Let me know what some of your favorite things are from the month of September, or if there's anything in this video that you have questions about or that you really enjoyed, and feel free to ask it or leave it down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, happy reading. Bye!